So folks, we got some big news straight from the Russo brothers, the directors of Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. These guys have already made amazing Marvel movies like Captain America Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. And now they are back with even bigger plans. But before we get into that, if you like this type of content, which is superhero based, MCU, DCU, and you want to help dogs, I highly suggest that you hit the subscribe button. Why? Because the moment channel hit the monetization, I'm gonna donate 40% of channel's income to Dogs charity, and I'm gonna post your receipt each month on this channel. So there you are. So what's the latest? Well, a few days ago was a premiere of their new movie Electric States, starring Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown. As expected, reporters asked them about Avengers Doomsday while they walked the red carpet. Now, the Russo brothers know they are going to get questioned about Marvel, so they plan ahead. They probably talk to Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, to make sure they don't reveal too much. But luckily, they did share a little bit with us. First, the line asked them where the movie is being filmed. The answer, London. That's right, none of it is being filmed in LA. One reason for this could be keep things more secret. Studios get financial benefits from filming in UK, but it also helps them prevent leak. Marvel Studios has been extra careful lately. Just look at the Fantastic Four. They managed to keep that set locked down pretty well, covering up actors whenever they were outside. Next, the Russo brothers confirmed the Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars will be filmed almost back to back. Originally, they were going to take 1 year break between films, but now it seems like they are jumping right into Secret Wars after finishing Doomsday. This makes sense because both movies are closely connected. The writers are working on both scripts at the same time, so everything has to flow together. Now here's where it gets really interesting. The Russo brothers said they are very excited about this story. They described it as challenging both for them and filmmakers and for the audience watching it. That means we might be in for some major surprises. They even said it's what gets them out of the bed in the morning to work on a film. That's pretty big statement. Then came the big question: we will see the X-Men in these movies? Their answer: who knows? I don't know who we are going to see. We could see anyone from the Marvel universe could show up. That's a huge tease. Marvel fans are hoping for lots of cameos, especially in Secret Wars. We are talking about the characters we've seen before, actors returning, and even some brand new faces. But here's another crazy rumor. Dr. Doom might be leading his own evil Avengers team. Yes, you heard that right. Apparently, theirs won't be just any villains. They'll be alternate version of our favorite heroes, but in this reality, they are evil. Imagine seeing Black Widow, but instead of the heroic Natasha Romanoff we love, she is now working for Doom. But if she has to fight her sister Yelena Belova, that would be heartbreaking. Now picture this: Chris Evans returns as Captain America, but not as the Steve Rogers we know. Instead, he could be a Captain Hydra, a twisted version of Cap who fights against his former friends Sam Wilson and Bucky Barnes. That would be intense. And let's not forget about Iron Man. Some rumors say Robert Downey Jr. could return, but not as the 20th Stark. Remember, he might come back as an evil variant or even Dr. Doom himself, as you know. We could even see an evil version of Thor or a completely rage-filled Hulk. Imagine Hulk going full burst mode, way more powerful than we've seen in years. What if this forces Bruce Banner to bring back his own savage side? That would be crazy. The idea of heroes fighting their own evil version is mind-blowing. It's going to be really tough for fans to watch their favorite characters turn bad, but it's also going to make for some of the most epic battles we've ever seen in the MCU. When asked about new actors joining the MCU, the Russo brothers played it safe. They said they are always looking for new faces because there are always new stories to tell. That basically means we can expect some fresh characters, but they are not going to spill the details just yet. In another interview with the Hollywood Reporters, they teased us even more. They said this story is going to be radical and that it will challenge audiences. That makes wonder, will some of our favorite heroes actually die in this movie? We all remember how shocking it was when Tony Stark and Natasha Romanoff died in the Endgame. That was the moment we realized Marvel wasn't afraid to take a risk. Now with Avengers Doomsday and the Secret Wars, could they do it again? What if some of these deaths are permanent? What if some of our heroes don't make it past these films? Here is why it's such a big deal. Secret Wars is expected to reset the Marvel Cinematic Universe. After this movie, Marvel will introduce a new timeline where the Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four, and more will be all exist together. That means some characters might not continue in this new era. So if we see characters die in Doomsday or Secret Wars, that means guaranteed they'll come back. Marvel has the power to bring them back, but it doesn't mean they will. Some actors might be done playing their roles. Generally, Marvel could use these movies as a good way to say goodbye to them for good. The Russo brothers are confident that they found the perfect story for these movies, and based on what they've said, it sounds like they are making something truly special. They are taking risks, pushing boundaries, and creating films experience that Marvel fans will never forget. So it's basically very exciting to seeing this. They are confident. They believe they found the way, since they have such a experience like Avengers Endgame, Infinity War, and they know how these things works, and they are really familiar with the environment, and Marvel already gave them the full control. It's pretty much possible we see way more exciting and epic moments in the Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. I hope like this video. That was all. I don't know what to say. I'm super excited for it. I hope like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And if I forgot to mention anything in this video, I'll be happy to hear it from you in the comments. See you next time.
What is that?
1300 AD, they called this man the hero from the sky. He was prophesied to have destroyed the evil